Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt, and yeah, we're continuing this. There's no real answer to why, or there's no rhyme nor reason, and yet here we are. All right, so let's put pollution on. So last time we were collecting this stuff, getting more oil. And the goal is very much the same as always. We need more plastics. So let's get more plastics. I don't know if we need necessarily more oil, but screw it, we'll get it anyway. Because who's going to stop me? No one. No sane person would stop me at this point. In my hour of victory. Or in my hour of victory, but, you know, my hour of getting more oil, I suppose. Alright, yes. This is what we're talking about. Oh. And we need to do a few more of these. So this is actually quite a rich oil field, but richness of oil field doesn't really mean jack if you can't refine it as fast as you're harvesting it. Can I get oil to plastic in one cell? It's difficult. The only way I can do oil to plastic in one cell is near water. I could do oil to petroleum, direct oil petroleum plastic, but that is really inefficient, and it just doesn't feel right. Like, it's super inefficient. Then again, maybe this is the cell to do it, right? Because see, look, here's the thing. If we go plastic, there's two ways to make plastic. Wow, there's ways to make petroleum gas, that's what we're looking at. So we could just go straight crude oil to 45 petroleum gas. But if you go oil and water, you get petroleum, like more petroleum gas, more light oil, more heavy oil. Then again, maybe this is the cell to just go nuts so crazy with petroleum, right? Get a couple of productivity modules, just straight do it. I mean, we've got coal right here. What do you reckon? Silly idea, but maybe it's not a bad idea. I know we were doing something like that before. How about this? How about we do both? We'll make oil barrels, but we'll also make plastics. We just won't go absolutely insane with plastics. I think that might be our best bet. That way we can do like best of both worlds. And you know what they say, when you do best of both worlds, you get best of both worlds. Quite what they say, but I don't really care anymore. So let's connect all the oil in some sort of haphazard manner. Go, connect that, rotate that around, connect it in the worst way possible. That almost, wow, yeah, there's a lot of oil here. I think we can go a little bit crazy. You know what people say, going a bit crazy never hurt anyone. Is there a difference between optical efficiency and how much production efficiency might be better over the long run? Yeah, you're right. Maybe what we'll do... how much does oil go down? I think how about this? How about if green is below a certain number of plastic, then we'll turn them on. Let's use some intelligence here. We've got all these circuits. Let's use these circuits for more than nothing. So we'll still do the oil thing because that's what we're trained to do. Which looks like this. We'll still do this because that's still always a good plan. Like just something a little simple like that. Just something to excite the nerves. And then if plastic is really bad, then we go, hey, we need this little mine to just go nutso. But if plastic's fine, then I mean, maybe we shouldn't be doing it. I think that is a wonderful idea. Gyrate. Got flip and gyrate, never forget that. Why are these? Oh, because it isn't actually connected to any oil. Nor is it connected to oil now. Okay, there it goes. So that'll get the oil in there. That's a good start. Right, we'll get barrels coming in, filling with the delicious oil. We'll even remember to filter it properly. It'll sort us out. Good. Okay, so it barrels up oil. That's good. But then what we'll do is we'll start the sneaky Pete idea. Sometimes you got to have a sneaky Pete. And we do plastics. Which, to be fair, we've made this dozens of times as well. So if we just pull that apart, because that was stupid. Outsider? Oh, you are correct. Good noticing. Thank you very much. Not this time, old friend. Oh, shoot. Where did those even come? Oh, I was tricked. Again. Okay. I was tricked. That was a good trick. That's the best trick I've seen in a while, in fact. Okay, well, we'll fix that up, and then we'll fix up the other thing, and then we will be back to it. Okay, connect that. Yep, do that. I didn't want you to do that at all, but whatever. Done what you did. I'm not expecting oil barrels like that. And the things that I broke, I will be fixing those in just a moment, do not worry. This is just the warm-up, exactly. Okay, so first off, let's fix that up. Remove these things, because they're silly. Don't need any of that. Get out of here. Okay. Actually... Oh. So it's counted 6. So we've got 6 in the line. Hey Dave, how you doing? Okay, so now we're going to fix the mistake that I made briefly, which is 2 copper plates, 2 coal. You know, I just threw those down before, so that's fine. 2 iron plates. Yes. 1 steel. One day I will stop doing this. To be fair, this was a different circumstance. 2 more coal. Fair enough, we are near a coal mine after all. And 2 iron plates. Okay. Cool. Fixed. Now that should take pretty well. Okay. There we go. Bring the coal in. Bring the coal in. You heard me. You heard the man. Bring the coal in. Sometimes you gotta bring the coal in. Okay. If green is... so if plastic is less than... negative... Let's just go like negative 20,000. Which currently is. But is it greater? Hello. Hang on a moment, everyone. I'll be back in just a second. Sorry about that, everyone. Just had to fix a printer. You know how it is. I see the ducks are back. Wonderful. Love to see it. Love to see it. Very important question. When do we get the caramel Downton array? You know, that's a good question. We should. Well, we're getting speakers very soon, so that's probably when we can do that. Ooh, okay, so why is that not active? Ah, I see why, because it should be like that. Okay. Why is it built differently? Because we're trying to do a little bit of a making petroleum here in like the really inefficient way. So we can at least try and just get some plastic out easily. It's going to be inefficient, but the plan is just to try and get some going. I'm tired after running around after that printer. I didn't run that many steps either, but you know, I'm unfit. I'm unfit to lead. Also, it appears that I have no way of doing that. I do. Yes. That is intentional this time. The idea is that if plastic in the system is only short by 20,000, then it will turn off. No, that one's fine. That one's fine. Oh, that's what you mean by outsert. I thought you were talking about the connection. Why 20,000? Because arbitrary numbers are awesome, Dave. You know, we probably don't even need that many. Like, if we just have one of these going, that'll probably be sufficient. Saw this clip earlier and thought of me? Oh no. That's gonna get me DMCA'd. Awesome. Hang on a moment. That again. It's nice to know that I'm gonna get DMCA'd. You know what? If I talk about criticism of Caramel Dancing, I should be alright. I think it's a wonderful song, and I think that it should be more. There we go. Criticism of Caramel Dancing, and we're good. Okay, so this way we get a little bit more plastic through. You know what? We probably actually could go 2. Thought 2 was too many, but I think 2 is the exact right number. Especially when you that'll make some more plastic. It'll make 120 plastic per minute, essentially. It'll use 2,000 oil per minute, but I'm not too worried about that. And we'll put some more productivity in here just to really boost our numbers. You know, it's going to produce 114 per minute. That's going to be good. It's just going to be able, it's going to be constantly putting out stuff, which is what we really need. But I love a factory when it puts out plastic. Oh hey, more oil here. Nice. Stand right in the middle of one of those pipes. Clever. Yeah, so that'll make some additional plastic that we really desperately need. I'll come by here and check this when it's not 20,000 difference. Although right now I think it's about 30,000 difference. Okay, so last time we were working on a mall thing. Now, I've been thinking a lot about the mall things that I'm working on. I really like them. Are those the same field? It's the same field because look at that. It's one field. Not bending the rules. One field. The only oil field that is not one field is this one. But thankfully, they're all pretty close. Not bending the rules. The rules have been maintained. Okay, so last time we were working on this mall area. And I was thinking, why don't we just chuck the stuff in the mall now when it's ready, right? Because if it's ready, why don't we use it? Like, it's not going to be taking up that much stuff. We might as well just get them being constructed. That's what I'm thinking. Like, yeah, oh, it's going to be in the mall, but I want it to disperse, and the sooner it disperses, the happier I'll be. That should be speakers. I don't know why I turned that off. So we're going to spend a little bit of time today turning on a bunch of things to a very small number. Which I think is fine. Power switch. Iron chest. Rocket launcher. Launcher? There it is. Oh, these aren't even connected yet. Okay, well, we better get onto that. Oh man, I gotta get on that. Okay. Okay, and then we're gonna do the same with green. Wonderful. That's exactly what you want to see. I like that caramel dancing comes up, Dave, and the first thing you think of is Seif would love that. And Seif did love that. Big fan of caramel dancing. Don't really care about Caramella, of course, but caramel dancing is wonderful. Okay. You want to do more copper wires? You know what? You can never go wrong with more copper wires. Beacons, yes. These chests. Green ones, yes. Half-Life 2 mashup there goes well as well. You know, I haven't played Half-Life 2 in so long, but yeah, you're right. I was gonna say I was watching a video about Half-Life 2 today, but then when, let's be honest, as gamers, when are we not accidentally watching a video about Half-Life 2? Like, be honest with me here. We're all constantly watching videos about Half-Life 2. Like, whether you want to or not, whether you even don't like Half-Life, you're watching some, like, journalist pundit going, Half-Life 2, blah, 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 wank, wank, wank. You know, that's how just the media industry is these days with Half-Life 2. You're watching one, are you watching one right now? Are you serious? Oh. I was tricked. I was the guy. Hey Tara, how you doing? How is C Block? That's what I need to know. All right. So, what do we need to add into the Excel sheet? So don't do crimes. Okay. C Block is just finding that power generation in the early stages is pain. It is a bit. Okay, how does this look right now if I turn on the Excel sheet? Half size. That's all right. We can deal with that. So, solar panels. We got those set up. Other solar panels. Got those set up. Lights. No, not light armor. Not light oil. Not light armor. Lamps. Is it called lamps? It's called lamps, isn't it? Lamps. Got those set up. Hey. Why is that a different color? See? Don't do that. Copper wires. Oh. They're called copper cables, aren't they? Why did I have to be all of a sudden pedantic about what they were actually called when I never call them those things? Okay. Beacons. I got a need for bacon. Okay. Steel chest. We're going to turn all these on, by the way, today. All these things that are 0, we're going to turn them on to 0.01%. We don't need to, but we're gonna. What's that? What are you? A buffer chest. My chests. Buffer chest. Done. Active provider chest. Done. Request a chest. Done? Storage chests are also done, I believe. Okay, now back to the other side. Rocket launcher. Where does it tell you? I will show you that in just a moment. Let me finish this and I'll show you the number, how it works. Now, to be fair, I don't exactly know how it works. I just know that it does these days. But I can still... Wait, did I already have iron chests? You know, we got it in twice. It's fine. Power switch. There, what do we got below that? Copper cables, already got that. Speakers. Yes, yes, yes. Iron sticks. Do we have iron sticks? I don't know. We do. Yeah, it's fine. And repair pack. Done. Okay. So, Dave, you're asking how does it tell me what to enter the combinators? So here, where it says percentage requested, if I say put in, say, let's say I want 5%, then I would need to put 20,000 in, and that would figure it out using the maths that doesn't really make sense to me. But, you know, I managed to brute force it into existence. I don't quite know how it works, but I know that it does, and that's what matters to me. Okay. So let's turn Excel off for the moment. Alright, we'll turn Excel back on shortly. Because first we need to turn all these things on. Okay. So let's put power in this thing. So it manually tells you, and the others add up all the percentages. Exactly, pretty much, yeah. So it tells me what number to put in to give me the percentage that I want, using the maths that I figured out when I started this, and then I don't understand anymore. But that's okay. I don't need to understand anymore. I just need to understand it once. Okay, and here comes all the ingredients that are going to make all the stuff we're after. Yes, make my stuff. And then as it all comes in, rotates in, we get a lot more stuff. So I think the percentage for 0.01% is like a really small, like it's a very big number, because bigger number means less percentage. Iron sticks are in the system already, I think. But you know what? There's no harm in having an extra place for them, like we did with the copper cables. So yeah, let's do that as well, shall we? Just be on the safe side. Just in case I thought I'd done something and I haven't. Green, okay. Sticks. Okay. Here we go. So, there we go. A lot of things are being made and all ready to go into the system. Rightly, I want to have some beacons available to us. Just in case. Just in case we need them. And I have a funny feeling I know at a couple places we might need them. Just do one stack of beacons. But this is already done pretty well. I'm very proud of what I've got here. It's already consumed quite a few resources, actually. Speaking of consuming quite a few resources, how's this going? It's 609 products. Yeah. Right. Be fine. I mean, this oil deposit is quite rich, and as it gets a little bit poorer, it'll still probably be okay. You can always just speed it up with beacons or something later, and that'll still be fine. So yeah, I'm not too worried about that. Okay, let's turn things on, shall we? Things that we should never turn on. Let the Chaos Factory begin. And then I would like to change some things about the way we monitor things. Because I think monitoring to 2000 is the wrong number. I think it was a good number for a while, but very soon mousing over substations is not going to tell us a damn thing. So we're going to have to change that. Let the Chaos Factory begin. An old game called the Chaos Engine. I don't know what it's about, but I like to imagine it's about this factory. I never really played the Chaos Engine much, but I know I did play it at some point, and it was fine. That's the highest praise a game gets from me. It was fine, I guess. Played it. I don't remember it that well. It was literally called the Chaos Engine. I like these accumulators have never been needed. It makes me happy. Alright then. So. Hello. There's no rhyme or reason for these things, by the way. It's just going to be whatever bloody fits. You beat Space Plan? $3 you thought it'd be more content? Yeah, it's not the super long game, is it? Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy the twist? One hell of a twist. Alright, so. It's okay. Fair enough. So, let's start the madness. Oh, wait, hang on. I do this in a way that I can see both things. Maybe if I make this smaller. Maybe one, like 2 lines at a time, that'll work. Okay, cool. So anyway, percentage requested, we want it to be 0.01%. It's got to be 10 million. Okay. So all these things are going to be 10 million on the belt. Starting with explosives. Which immediately I feel like explosives is too low for 10 million, but that's okay. Hold on. What am I holding on to? Myself? I'm concerned now. What am I missing? I'm about to go full Chaos Engine. I've been told, hold on, just before. It's like, I'm going to press the button. The very few items, should I add them to one constant combinator and calculate them through another combinator? No, they're going through the same maths that everything else goes under. Easily adjust the one combinator. No, because I might want to adjust these things depending on how they work later. They work exactly the same as everything else. I think it's okay. Let's make sure I understand what a 10 million looks like. There we go. Okay, so that is 0.01. Okay, rocket fuel. Rocket fuel is going to be too low for now, but for now we'll just put it at 1 million. We will need to increase that number later, I know that. The next thing we want is walls. 10 million. 0.01. Grenades. 1 million. 0.01. I see what you're saying, actually. We multiplied them all by no, it's not that big a deal. No, it's alright. I see what you're saying, actually, now that I'm midway through it, but it should be okay. I would prefer that everything uses the same system. They're not called bullets. What are they called? Firearm magazines. Oh god, I'm sorry. 0.01. Then again, if I realize that 0.01 is too small, you know what, Dave? You're absolutely right. Man's correct. Man is 100% correct. Good thinking, Dave. Because if 0.01% is too small, then we need to be able to up that number, right? That's the thinking. Should categorize them? No, they're asking too much there. I think we were all having fun, but now you want categories. I mean, I guess I could do like 4 on each one so I could see them all, right? Nah, it's fine. No, it's just a better idea to do it that way. Dave, why are you being so sensible today? I don't like it. I've got all the best ideas today, and it's just driving me insane. At the very least, have it so I can see things is probably good. Hank. 0.01. It's not sensible, it's professionalism. God damn, he's right. I won't organize them because I can't be bothered figuring that out right now, but what I will do is I will, at the very least, make it so we can actually find them if we need to change one thing. Or if we need to add it to the main lines. If we times it by 10 million, then it'll give us the same result, I believe. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Silos. Yeah, we want 10 million silos. Well, no, we don't want 10 million silos. We want some. They'll figure themselves out. Don't worry about it. This AI Jesus live on Twitch? Oh no. That cannot be good. There's no way in hell that's going to end well. Not intended. Pistol. MG. Rocket launcher. Okay, tell me what is AI Jesus all about? I mean, is AI Jesus about much the same as regular Jesus is about? Peace, love, harmony, tolerance? Shotgun shells. You'd have to go away and check him out. You know what? I don't know if I'm cool with that or not. Who am I to stop you from getting salvation through AI Jesus? Seems like a cruel thing to do. Modular armor is next. Power Armor Mark 2. Oddly enough, we haven't got Power Armor Mark 1 made yet, but we can do that. Real AI Jesus will be back in 3 days. Wait, is it already removed? Is AI Jesus already gone? I don't believe it. I shall become Doubting Thomas. Fusion reactor. Belt immunity. I mean, this is going alright. This is good. This is a good start. Night vision. Like, I mean, think of how many things we're putting onto the system right now. It's really good. Again, make things go E. They think E is going to close the window, but it doesn't, because I think it's a good way to spread the gospel as long as they don't let it go out of control and spread hate. Majority of the church these days. Yeah, I mean, really depends. Like, if it's AI Jesus and just, like, learning, then maybe knows what it's going to do. Just realized I've been hid by Excel, so you couldn't see my quotation marks there. But you know what? Just the fact that the way I said it that way, you know what I meant. You got it. don't need to see me doing this. But this is part of what we do sometimes. Sometimes you gotta do these tedious things. Extremely important. You know, can't have sunshine without a little rain. That's not actually true. You can have sunshine without rain, but like the two things are not mutually exclusive. I think I may have used that word incorrectly. Heat pipe. Heat exchanger. But I feel like what we're doing now, this is going to be like the longest one that we're doing. Come back every now and then, do a few more. Pump jacks are next. Stone furnaces. Copper cables. It's always time to put the copper cables and the iron sticks on the bus. You know you're in a good place when that's the thing you're doing. That's the moment where I feel like I've gone wrong. Everything else was fine up until that exact moment where I'm just like, nope, that shouldn't be happening. That apparently is my limit. Good to know. Active provider chest. I never use these other ones. I only ever use the yellows, blues, and reds. Which, speaking of which, I need to do some work with storage chests to get them emptying. Which they're not currently doing. Most of storage chests are actually lit up. Find out one day, won't we? Done it again. Oops, I've done it again. I've made a mistake. It happens all the time. Oh, baby. Oh, look, it's another thing that makes me feel like I've made a mistake. Burner inserters going on the bus, along with everything else. And long-handled. Long-handled kind of make sense occasionally. Burner inserters never... Well, actually, I don't think it does. Okay. Next, we want filter inserters. Yep. My stack inserters aren't there, but hey, they're not there. Pumps, that's regular pumps. Rail. Oh, time to put the rail back on the line, I guess. That's going to be exciting. And train stops. Okay, so pump, train stop, rail, filter inserters. Yeah, that's good. All right, moving on. Next one. Rail signals, yes. Train signals, I assume, is next. Yes. Locomotives. For some reason I call them trains. Oh, sure. Sometimes I'm accurate and sometimes I just make up shit. The SeiferKatt experience right there. Okay, next line. Red wires, green wires, 2 wires, blue wires, steel chest, and storage tank. What am I doing here? I could have not done this. I could have done like so many things in my life. I could have become a doctor, and then I could have, you know, been a terrible doctor and harmed someone accidentally. But I could have done it. I could have done it. I would have been a terrible doctor. Okay, so blue underground, I think, is next. Yeah, it's true. It's called express belts. You're right. They're not called blues. Well placed, Dave. Reds. Just put those there because I think we're going to another column now. Lamps, the lamp, arithmetic. Okay. I love that Dave's just like, you're gonna make this mistake you make every time, and he wasn't wrong. That's the best part about it. Constant combinator, power switch, and speakers. This is going to make the factory so much more bright and colorful. Next is the reactor. Stack inserters, definitely out of order, but there they are. Stack filter inserters. Sure, why not? And our medium poles. We don't have blue splitters on the... Surely we've got blue splitters on the bus somewhere. That doesn't seem reasonable that we wouldn't. We do. That's what I thought. I thought that was a silly thing. Blues pitlers? Yeah. Did you see me grab satellite? You don't see one on the spreadsheet? I haven't built satellites yet. I'll have a look in a moment. Should be on the spreadsheet. Pretty sure you need them for the bullshittery that I'm working on. Roboport and radars. Binary and chem plant, and then we're done for now. Okay, let's check the spreadsheet real quick. We have satellites on here? I'm sure we do. The satellites are there. They're there. Okay. So we want to multiply all of this by 10 million. So that's going to be an arithmetic combinator. Yeah, okay. Oh, I put satellites in the combinator. Oh. Oh shit, what was supposed to be in there? Good point. Arithmetic decider constant power. Power switch. We need power. No, power switch is there. Hang on. Oh, not again. Arithmetic. Arithmetic's there. Decider. Constant. Power switch. Speaker. I think it's meant to be speaker. Oh, because it looks like a speaker. I see what the mistake I made there was. Yeah, okay. And now what we want to do is everything that comes in here, multiply by 10 million. That's 1 million. 10 million. Output the number that I put in there. Okay. So now we're just going to connect everything up. If I power this, it should... Everything is at 1. That is good. Okay. Oh, and I see I forgot to put those. Okay. So when we do this, all of a sudden the factory will want a whole bunch of these. Not huge numbers of them. But it's going to request like 7 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's going to request about 80 items or so into the system. As soon as I connect this red wire to this. Isn't that exciting? Before I do that, there is one more thing I would like to do, which is this here. I would like to change that number to 100, because quite frankly, it does not need to be negative 2000. Okay. It's time to connect it. Scared. Oh right, because it's 100. 100 isn't even this number, it's 50. So the 70s are immediately going down. So it seems like the items that are about 72 are probably the ones that are... Oh, save? No. It's fine. It looks like it's working. Copper is very jittery. No, looks fine. This looks like exactly what I expected to have happen. And if we check up here... And these are counting objects up. These are counting objects up. This is perfect. Don't remember me setting up green wires and red wires going to the bus. I did it a long time ago. Yeah. It was done a very, very long time ago. Wasn't plastic a lot worse yesterday? Plastic was a lot worse yesterday. See, now looking at this doesn't help me very much. They're not counting. What? I mean, they're not counting. Counting? They're counting... Yeah. Oh, they're not counting. Oh dear. That's fine. You're right, not everything is counting. That's hilarious. It's fine. There's only a belt completely full of things. Oops. How far back does that take us? Looks like just before we connected everything. Okay, so autosave saves us there. Didn't see anything? Good, because if you did, I'd probably have to wear the hat. That's what? There's a hat. Yes, the cheating hat. Are you not familiar with the cheating hat? Good. On the mask? Okay. I think this is the only one that was broken, that particular one. Now does the mask of shame. I am not ashamed. I am a cat. There's a difference. Cat's never ashamed. The hat of cheating is that's this hat. I don't know. Is reverting to a quick save before you made a terrible mistake that regarded as a cheat? Do I need nukes for the duck? I do need nukes for the duck. Yeah. She had Baldur's Curse, your OCD is screaming. Well, that's what you get, Satan Hell Lord. Only if I actively save scum. Fix speakers and satellites. Oh, that's still not fixed, is it? Ah, you're right, the speaker satellite isn't fixed. Good point. Okay. Now we can... You know what? We're gonna save. Sushi pre-OMG. Okay. Oh, I see. The wires aren't connected to it. Okay, that's fine. Alright, and there we go. So that takes anything, multiplies it by a very safe number of 10 million. That's 1 million. I've done it again. Ooh. Okay. It's so scary turning this on. You know what? I'm not afraid. If it goes wrong again, I'll just have to manually change it. It won't. It's fine now. I want 72 of every object. You know what the difference between 1 million and 1 billion? Around a billion. Technically true. It is around 1 billion because the order of scales have changed. That's funny. I like that a lot. That is clever. Okay, so what's the next step? Well, really we don't need to go, we can't even make the duck until we start making the... Yeah, the difference between millionaires and billionaires is like almost infinite, really. Why is that going so high? Because it's reading the wrong thing. Okay. That's a minor problem. It'll fix itself. Ah, that's not that big a deal. They're all counted. So with like 300 extra things on the belt. 300 extra things on the belt isn't that big a deal. Exactly, they're counted at least. It's fine. Though the numbers got a bit weird. It's not a danger, it's just strange. They'll fix themselves up. It just means we won't put any constant combinators when we start using them. So we'd have to build about 300 ducks before it starts being relevant. Sorry, that took me a while to click into my head, and once I got there, how many ducks per minute are we up to? We still haven't got the technology for ducks. We're still down a bit. You know, I think if I'd reset on that constant combinator thing, I think that would be, I think that'd be worthy of the hat. It's only an hour at 5 DPM. Holy shit, that is not much. Okay, so about an hour of ducks. Those numbers will increase though, so as we increase the number of belts, the number will go up. But I think right now the problem we've got is science packs. Because we still need to... The two main sciences that are going to be really painful to do is we need to do space science packs, we need to get those up, and we also need to get atomic bombs. Once we get the atomic bombs, then we kind of have all the technology we need to get the duck. But the atomic bombs are going to take us a while. Yeah, put things through. That's cool. As they come up here, you should start seeing some really weird shit. Double check the numbers. Numbers seem okay. What are we going to look at? The numbers of... Let's go for 50. Simpler 3 is not needed. Simpler 3 is needed, but it's not like a... It's only 150 science. This atomic bomb requires 5,000 science. That's going to be a painful one. It's going to take a little while. How long did Coverix take? That was 1,500. But we've built a lot since then. What I would like to do, actually, is above positive 50. You know what? Above positive 500. Change the symbol. Okay, so nothing's 500 over what it should be. Only a couple of things are over 100. That nothing is still at 72. Oh, some things will still be at 72. Let's just disconnect this. I would be surprised if nothing was below 72. Let's just go 50. Tanks, cars. Yeah, some things are at 72, and some of those things make sense as well. Let's remove that though and go have a look. We haven't made any of these yet. Where did we build our tanks? Oh no, where did we build our tanks? I don't know. Oh, it was over here. Yeah, we still haven't built any tanks. Hang on. Why are these turned off? Shouldn't be turned off. Go have a look. Yeah, so science is kind of an interesting one. Like, we really desperately need it now for a while, but then we can probably tone them down. I'd still like to do some researching of infinite techs, but quite frankly, we just don't need a lot of it when it comes down to it. How many? Okay, Factorio people, how many fish can I get per rocket launch? I don't know. No, if you put science, space science in the ship, you get fish. One to one. How many space science can I put in a ship? Another question. 100 if I launch by hand, 12 automated, 1 inserter swing. Automated is going to have to be the way it has to be. Okay. 100 by hand, 12 by swings. Okay. Now, what's going on here? Oh, I never set these. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. That's heavy armor, right? Modular armor. Ooh, that was almost a mistake. That's tanks. Tanks for the memories. That's night vision. Have we still not made any of those? No. I'll get around to it. Belt immunity. Same reason we haven't made any of those. Don't have enough. As I could start pulling fish from the water's edge. Might not be a bad idea, honestly. Just start in any case. Okay. We can mix research things. I think we're still a little while from being too worried about fish. But it is something we do need to consider. Like we also do need to get the more called wood. That needs to be researched as well. There's a bunch of research that still needs to be completed. That's what I'm saying. Selecting any within bot range will make it more convenient and quick. And where are they going to go? I mean, it's only going to get me 100, 200 fish. So maybe 200 fish is enough. We bought upgrades eventually. We're working on them. Actually. Wait, did it get it done? Holy shit, it's done. What? Okay. Well, get some more blue bot upgrades, blue belt upgrades, I suppose. We always do lots at a time. It's spreading. Would it be possible to make a timing circuit for inserters so I get more than one inserter inserting 12 fish during the same tick? Maybe. Anyway, gotta hydrate as well. I don't know if it's possible, but I mean, I can certainly test it later. I don't want to test it right now, but it's certainly probably a valid point to test in the future. I am intrigued how we have like way more efficiency modules than we should have. That sounds like something's going wrong. I kind of want to check that out. Why? How? Read their hand contents and then drop when they all have 10. With a shot. I mean, there's probably a few ways I can do it. We'll play around with that. That sounds like a bit of a challenge. Okay. Wondering if efficiency is broken somehow. Made 48. Wait a second. About put 48. We haven't. Okay, we've made 96, but that makes sense because we don't need as many efficiencies as anything else. Okay, that's reasonable. Dude, that's the wrong color. Done goofed it. So disappointed right now. Can't even tell the difference between blue and purple. Racist? Look, I can't disagree with that. Very racist. Unacceptable behavior. That's better. And things have been counted. Wonderful. You haven't done the experiment yourself, but understand... Oh, you read that having multiple inserters run on the same tech doesn't help. The rocket launcher after one insertion is processed. Ah. Okay. Well, then 12 might just be the best we get. Which means we'd have to launch a lot of rockets. Make a bigger inserter. Exactly. The world's biggest inserter can hold 3,000 items in one go. Osmosis Jones reminds you of Spaghetti Paul. Osmosis Jones is one cell of a guy. Spaghetti Paul is not a real character. He's someone that I invented once. He friggin' loves spaghetti, that Spaghetti Paul. My spirit animal. Okay, you know what? I think we've got a slight problem. Oh, I forgot about Max Stonks. God, I've got so many characters. Today I was just thinking a lot about Dr. Isekai, so, you know. Dr. Isekai is a very important character in my mind. Okay, we need to increase the iron throughput of this, I think. I feel like any through there. I think that's good, but I'm really not sure. Every duck needs raw iron. It does. Reckon we should get some raw iron from here. What is the plan for how to get these connected, I wonder? If there is one. Belt threading. No. I am not filth. I refuse to belt thread. Unless I really can't help it, I refuse to belt thread. No actual judgment for people who belt thread, but I can't stand it. It is a forbidden technique in my world. You know, it's one of those things that, like, in shonen manga they say you must never do it. And then at some point someone does it and you're like, oh shit, you belt threaded. Missing one belt? Am I? Am I? No, no. I think I am. One missing. I am wrong. I mean, I'm often wrong, it's not new, but where am I missing it? I'm looking at my dots, my yellow miners. Okay, no, I see it now, thank you. I just say I'm looking at my dots with my yellow miners. I'm not looking at the dots. Who the hell am I trying to kid? Myself, mostly. Okay. Oh wait, no, we've got iron ore. Actually, it couldn't hurt to have another plan for iron ore. We do need to also get copper and uranium in at some point. But iron ore is actually needed for concrete. So it's still a valid thing to have. Upset the factory. No, doctor, but doesn't iron improve red blood cells? It does. You're right. I've got to have them. Very important. Concrete for the base? No, concrete for the duck. The rocket silos for the speed. Oh. Nah. I suppose I could concrete the base, but quite frankly, I don't make enough concrete for that. Honestly, I never really consider concreting a base. Probably not a bad idea. Why are the combinators inside the cells and not in the area with the substations? I don't know, it's just the way I've always done it. No real reason. But now it's convention. Alright, good night. Thanks for coming by, Carl. Alright, so here's a plan. We're going to drop some things off that I clearly do not need. That way they get counted. You're merely joking, it would take a lot of concrete. Yeah, would. I mean, you say you're joking, but it's still a valid point. Out of here, uranium. Get out of here, go! Go! Okay. Alright, so that probably pushed things out. It did. Wonderful. Wonderful. How are we going with plastic? I don't know, you can never tell with that thing anymore. That thing is well and truly broken now. You can't just mouse over things. Plastic is 23,000 short. Okay. It's vastly improved since I've been doing this. I mean, look at all that plastic coming through. We could actually really make some red circuits up there. It'd probably do really well. Maybe we want to consider making some stone over here as well. Sorry, just a moment. I thought Panda was talking to me. She was not. Does not want to talk to me right now. Not for any particular reason. I just... she wasn't talking to me. Alright, we're going to make some more stone bricks. Start streaming and do the dishes. Hang on, thanks. Did I do the dishes? Ah, shit, I didn't. It's fine. Okay. Oh, she knows it's Wednesday. She understands it's stream day. You have an understanding about the stream. Okay, it's really good, and I'm really proud of you, but can you just not do exactly what you've done? Oh, I've just made it worse. Okay. It's not Wednesday, it's Monday. I don't... Holy shit. Yeah, I don't know what day it is. Wednesday? Monday? What calendar are you on? It's a very good question. I use a new calendar. Maybe you guys don't use it. Hmm. Well, Steve's gone. Gotta get down on Monday. Okay, Dave, by the way, I refunded your points. Is it that one? This is a Monday cat. Oh. I refunded your points, by the way, Dave. Sorry that I just wasn't feeling doing a cat just when I was so tired and ending up. I'm sure you understand, but still. Okay, so for those who do not know, this is the question I got to ask you here is this a great cat? Yes or no? It's all you have to answer. Just go to the poll, answer is this a great cat? Yes or no? It's that simple. Okay? So, here's your cat. It's sitting in the grass, chilling. Chill little cat. Quite fluffy, actually. Like a Norwegian forest cat, except it's not. It's like a Swedish grass cat. Beady eyes. The cat wants your lunch. That cat is going to make you your lunch. Evil looking cat. Is it a great cat, though? His eyes a bit closer. You know, when you bring it in a bit better, it's probably better to see the cat. Focusing better now. It's still mad, though, isn't it? I didn't realize it was focusing so badly. It's still totally going for your lunch. It's not mad, it's just annoyed. This is still deemed a great cat. Excellent. I'm looking forward to seeing that cat again. That's 24th of April. We are getting very close to a cat of the month contest. Oh boy. That's cat of the month is violent. I look forward to a cat of the month every time. All right. Of course we need stone, so let's make sure we get stone. I would not feel so alone. Everybody must get stone. Okay. And just turn that off real quick. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. A cat looks like an angry Russian mob. What? The cat looks like the entire Russian mob. I don't think one cat can be the entire Russian mob. It's just too much for one cat to be. The high achiever, Panda says. Fair enough. I don't think we need too many bricks, but we'll get some bricks in. Meow. Oh, it's a meow. I get it. I get it. Clever. Russian meow. I'll say clever. We copy and paste at that point, but we're not. Copy and pasting is for people who remember they can copy and paste. Which, that's not who I am. And then, of course, we change that to bricks. I really think we do need to up our brick game. Okay, so that'll make some bricks. And then it will not count the bricks because it hasn't been connected. That'll count the bricks. Power pole. Oh, you're right. We are missing power pole. That. Thank you, thank you. Thanking you. Very important to get that right. Hold on. Can get that oil. Look at that. Extra oil. I mean, I don't think this is ever going to actually be fully consumed, but nice that I could try. Now, another thing I'd like to do is probably over here where we've got the new refinery, or the new pumps. I think I would like to have a refinery, and why don't I check modules in my oil? That's a good... Wait, modules in my oil? I don't need modules in my oil. What I do need modules in is my plastics. And oil refiners. And in my... these things, what are these called? Red circuits. It took me that long to remember what the color red was. That's never a good sign. Wait, that's empty? Huh. Did I find the efficiency modules issue? No, I did not, actually. That's a good point. Never really went looking for it. Not too bad right now. We'll just keep an eye on it. And as we go past efficiency modules, we'll see if we can figure it out. It'll be really obvious when we get to it, though. I guarantee it. Alright, we need to make more purple science. What is up with purple science? Productivity modules. That's reds. That's always reds. This is just a desert of nothing. Ran into a rock in the desert of nothing. I've ran into the rock in a desert of nothing. There is nothing here. I have no idea why I'm singing. It's a Seif original. Oh, that's just Hamilton. Yeah, we do have one nuclear reactor just ready to go at some point. Very exciting stuff. Where am I on the larger armor? It's actually what I was trying to figure out. We are lacking some efficiency 2 modules. Getting there. You know what? I would prefer them not going into the system just yet. I'd prefer to grab one before it goes in there. Call me old-fashioned if you will, but I would like to have one. Productivity modules in here as well, because they require reds. Seems appropriate. Wait, 400? That's awfully low. Each one of these does 80, 160... Oh, that's about right. No, that is correct, okay. Am I going to upgrade to blue belt? I am upgrading to the blue belt, it's happening. Getting around to it. It's just a bit slow. And then when I upgrade to fully blue belt, then I can start upgrading all the internal stuff to red belt. That'll be exciting. And then we'll be done with that. Great belt update. Yeah, exactly. We're belting it out. Okay, so I think my barrels are done wrong somewhere else. So let's go fix that. That always takes ages. Yeah, it's going to take a long time, but that's all right. We're going to be playing for a long time. Also, this is what I would class as optimistic. So we're going to remove some of that. The copper in there. Those in there. There we go. I mean, it's still pretty damn optimistic, but we'll do it that way. What are we lacking? Lubricant. Interesting. Are we lacking lubricant? Hmm. Optimistic, having 3, but I think the standard of the day is what, 2? 2 is still a bit hopeful, but we might need to pull this out soon. Just to make sure we get everything. Yeah, you're right. That is like, oh, I thought I had enough belts. I clearly do not. You know what? I think I do actually pull this up. Gives us a little bit of a dead zone there, doesn't it? Just a little bit. That's alright. Put the logistics in here. You're scared and alone. Here you go, buddy. The first time we've actually had to do one of these. Another spot there. Just a bit of an upgrade required. Cool. I think at that point that... What's up with the stretching and hydrating today? Yeah. 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 Trying to kill me with overstretching and overhydrating. Gonna get me with the hydrocution. It's like electrocution, but with hydration. Real fact. Never enough, that is true. Okay. Why do you feel like I'm procrastinating by building a few extra mines that I probably don't need? I mean, procrastinating what? Actually fixing some mistakes in the factory? Oh yeah, that's probably a good idea actually, now I think about it. I'm not really procrastinating, I'm just sort of working. I'm making busy work, that's what I'm doing. That's kind of the same, isn't it? I just realized. I really should be working on improving my science numbers. That's your whole Factorio method? Alright, let's get copper ore as a 0, so that way we know that we can add it when we need to. Yeah, so I'm over here to make more red chips, which I'm pretty sure I'm quite low on. Although, if I'm correct, this should probably have... Nope, this should have stopped working by now. Not yet. I'm not procrastinating, I'm just sort of working. Yeah, well. Get something done, right? Not very quickly. Wait, that's got 36. Wow, that's a lot. Yeah. Okay. I don't think Khonshu will be in the Egyptian exhibit. No, I don't think Khonshu's real. You don't want to bump into Moon Knight. None of the. First off, he protects the travels of the night, not during the day, so you're not going to see Moon Knight during the day. Secondly, I mean, if he's wearing a suit, he might be okay. If he's not wearing a suit, that's bad. And if he's dressed as a Spanish taxi driver, you're effed, mate. That's Moon Knight for you. No, I don't think is Khonshu even a real god? I don't know. I don't know much about Egyptian gods. All I know is Hippo Knight was the best. I think so. Maybe. I mean, they were nice at least. Oh, Hippo Knight. I mean, would you rather fight the Avatar of the Moon or the Avatar of the Hippo? If you ask me, I think the Moon's going to be a friendlier one. These hippos are just deadly. That's my logic, and I'm going to stick to it. Moon Knight sings? No, we're never going to survive unless we go a little crazy. That's his logic. Yeah. I mean, Moon Knight's not even the one in Marvel with the most, like, the Marvel hero with the most, like, alternate personalities. Which is kind of concerning. I don't know if there's one with more, but I mean, Banner has a lot. Okay, and we'll just put some productivity, because why not? Well, I think he has more brain damage than Deadpool. Who, Moon Knight or Banner? Banner is more disassociating. Moon Knight is, yeah, Moon Knight is pretty bad as well. At least Deadpool understands that he's kind of broken. I don't think Moon Knight quite understands how badly he's broken. Hey, it stopped. Cool. So we're 20,000 short or less. Cool. Makes me happy. Excuse me. I would love to have another oil field here. Not oil fields. Oh no. There's iron ore here. What am I supposed to do with... How much iron ore is here? 15,000 iron ore. I can't say... Do you want it to say Gesundheit? Thank you for the chips. What are you microwaving? Nice. Okay. I'll see if we can get it to do that. And in a chest? Could do. I mean, I do occasionally need iron, that's the thing. Anyway, I got snacks. So, yay snacks. Oops. Fine. Literally, yay snacks. Is the reason ice hasn't ground to hold is because plastic and red circuits is so bad? Maybe? Maybe. We're fixing those. So what are you thinking? If we fix it too much, we're going to break it? Possible. Maybe I need to fix those percentages. Is that what you're suggesting? Possible. Maybe we should fix those percentages. Oh, you little rats. There's like 3.2 thousand ore, just iron ore just sitting there. It's Iron Island over there. I don't think the trains carry as much as you think they're carrying, though. I know what you mean, but I think those trains are not carrying nearly as much as you think they should. Mine the island? Oh yeah, we're gonna bottom mine the island, what? Because, like, this train here. Holding 2 barrels of lubricant, 1 refinery, that's like a slot. Still, it's still holding like about 300, 400 objects, so maybe it's okay. I'd say for certain, though. Look, let's be honest, if it all grinds down to a halt, it's not the end of the world. We can fix it. You're turning my bots against me. Which is absolutely justified. Oh hey, there's a patch of water here. And a single fish! My fish. Whoa, 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 you have 5 raw fish when you do that? Damn, I didn't know you got so many fish. You don't think I could fix it without isolating the bot network? I could absolutely fix it without isolating the bot network. It'd be very easy. Catch and release, put the fish back in the water. No, it's my fish now. Okay, I think I keep doing it. You've touched a fishy. Damn right. I don't know if there's a way that I can get to use this water. Probably not. Slightly too small to actually use. Damn shame. I have to use this one. It's fine. Just do a couple of buildings here and there. Just things that I know I'll need. The 20,000 to 5,000, you reckon? Have a look. I think what I do need to do is lower this number down. I think Panda's talking to me. Sorry, yeah? 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 Fine. Hold me a little burger down. Alright. That fast. Okay, we're going to drop this to 200 because quite frankly 2000's never the correct number. Okay. So we're sitting at about 19,000. Might be right, Dave. 20,000 might be too high. It's not actually getting that much better on its own. With 21. Yeah, it's only gotten better because of this. Take it to 10, how about that? Inefficient, but it'll be better than... Oh, that chip's gone. Sorry, I gotta find my chip before I roll over it. I'm not gonna roll over it, it's miles away. I'm not going under my table for that. Alright, thanks for coming by, Hellbait. Take care. Okay. So let's connect these. Stream elements with subs, you could literally change quote 374 from Panda to Panda remote. I could, right? Stream elements isn't subbed though. And I'm cheap and I'm not paying for the sub. That's alright. It's not a big deal. Like that way, it's not like a not constant upkeep thing. There's always a chance that like I change an emote at some point and that'll change the code and then it wouldn't work. So I can't alter just one code. So yeah, I'd prefer not to change that. Okay. And disconnect that real quick. Oh wow, look at how much like plastic comes through now. Insane. You know what else insane? Messing this up again. Twice. Thrice even. That's not insane, that's honestly pretty normal these days. Okay. Reconnect that. Look at that. Look at how much is coming through now. It's so good. It's glorious to see. That awkward moment when you realize your blueprint is wrong. What's that from? Oh, that should have been removed a while ago. Okay, now it's fixed. Nice. Now to fix this bit. Now to fix it properly. Hello, Voske. Vosk. Hi. How you doing? Quite a few. What's wrong with it? It goes one extra belt than it should. It's not really that big a deal. It's just kind of annoying. We'll live. Background noise while working for school? Nice. Always good to have a stream going for that, isn't it? Okay. So, interestingly enough, the thing we're lacking here is green circuits. That is blowing my mind. We are a little short on green circuits, actually. We could probably do something with that. I think it triggers only thing it triggers the itch for Factorio, but yeah, that's a thing you gotta be careful of with trying to study and watch a stream. You just go, I really could just play that game, couldn't I? Like, no, that's not what this is for. Gotta study or do whatever work you're doing. I don't know what you're doing, but keep doing that. Keep doing what you're doing. The EULA warns you about it. It does. That is one of my favorite parts. Like, whoa, not our fault. You know what? I was trying to make it cleaner for myself, and I just made it worse. Those should be all connected when they get around to it. Yes, they are. Going on here. That's correct. Yes. What is my opinion of railway management sims like Open Transport Tycoon Deluxe? I like rail management sims. I never got into Transport Tycoon Deluxe or Transport Tycoon of any sort, to be honest. I always wanted to, but I always just seem to bounce off it every time I try. But I like them. They're good games. I just wish I could get into them. Yeah, it's nothing I've got against them. It's just every time I play it, I'm just like get bored pretty quickly, and I don't know why. Because I do love transport, like not roller coaster tycoon, railroad tycoon. I absolutely love, like the older ones. I haven't played them in a long time, admittedly, but I imagine I'm still the same person more or less. So I was going to use this for something else. It's fine. I have signaling issues in that game. You know what? I've never played enough Transport Tycoon to need to worry about signaling issues, but I imagine I probably would have the exact same issues, Dave. Oh, shit! I imagine the exact same shit would happen. Because I can't imagine I would just be a different person sporadically. Issues don't exist, just add more signals till it works. Yes, that's the correct action to take. We're just going to add the iron plates. It doesn't even matter, but let's get them. Railway Empire 2. Yeah, that just came out. I think I saw it today on Steam, so I assume it came out today or fairly recently. Yeah, I hope that does well. We'll enjoy it. And because reading is important. Don't read, don't know what's on paper. Unless it speaks you. But speaking paper's not a thing. Okay. That gets us a bit of iron. Just a small amount of iron, but I don't care anymore. Yeah, I always wanted to get into Transport Tycoon Deluxe, but it just never happened. Like, I really did try multiple times. I was like, that's it. I'm going to be the guy that plays this game, and then I just don't. I don't think I'm worried about lubricant barrels. I think what I'm going to worry about, actually... How's power and science? Power is fine. Science is slow. For a multitude of reasons. Probably because we don't have enough bricks, and I forgot to change those numbers. Which we will do shortly. Okay. I like to give it a bit of a gap. Makes it a bit easier. Okay. Water. I don't know why I'm doing this manually. I've done these so many times before, but I'm just like, sometimes it just feels good to do things manually, you know? Just makes the lizard brain happy. You gotta make the lizard brain happy every now and then. Yeah, science. Have a quick look at some sciencey things. Actually, you know what? Let's not just look at sciencey things. Let's put a lab up here. We haven't got a lab up here yet. And purple science is what we're lacking, so let's get the old perps. We have perps there. There's always a perps there. Find one. Yeah, it looks like what I'm lacking is the electric furnaces. And then we'll go back to making oily things. Because the thing that I'd like to make with oil is I imagine I probably need a bit more sulfuric acid. Point. Okay. The bots can handle the rest of that. Off you go. How are we going with this area? There's more coal, I guess. Coal's cool, I suppose, for liquefaction. Eh. Coal's cool, I guess, for liquefaction. Meh. I really believe it too. You can almost believe the part where he understands what he's saying. That's doing its thing. I would like to have some productivity modules here. And over here too. Because why not? Okay, back to it. We'd like a coal unload. Which looks so much like this, but it's not actually this. It's around the wrong way. Not coal. Oil. Meh, 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 meh. And one barrel. Barrel. Those ones I don't care. I just want to make sure it's counted. Empty barrels can always go on the network. Like, that'll be fine. So the things I would like to worry about this time is I'd love to make sure I have heavy oil and light oil being barreled, because I don't know if they are being done properly. I just feel like light oil isn't being unbarreled. Also, I'd like to do some sulfuric acid work here. Barrel that up. So what we're going to do is we're going to do something like this, and then something like this. The reason we're separating them is because if we put them together, they're going to like start cannibalizing each other. They'll still cannibalize each other a little bit, but less. And if I can do that as little as possible, I'd be pretty happy about that. 3 is probably optimistic. No, 3 is definitely optimistic. And then petroleum for just whatever we have. For sulfur. Be fine. Okay. Cool. That's filling those up. Love to see that. We're going to need more productivity modules because we are really consuming them pretty quickly these days. Right, and light oil. I just want to make sure these are actually like barreled up properly. Okay. Then I would like to do this sort of thing again. And then one more time. Okay. And then we'll go do some real heavy work on sciencey things. Okay. The good news is once we do this, we will just be able to copy it. Bad news is, I've probably said that before. Like, if we just make this design literally a second time and then just change it around just the tiniest bit. He never learns. He never learns, people. Heavy oil. Barrels come in, heavy oil goes out. Good. Oh boy, there's quote 50. That's always a bad one. I was talking about dragons, damn it. Random dice roll. Happens. Let's fix that up. Okay. Do that one more time. That's still correct. That... It's kind of not. Oh, it should be saying light oil. Now, I have a funny feeling we just do not have light oil coming in at all. So that needs to change. Good news is, it's about to. Yep, that's me. Probably wondering how I got into the situation. And everyone's like, not really. I don't actually care that much. Oh, well. If you did, here's how it happened. Don't care. Okay. Sorry. Okay, so that's gonna make those things. It's gonna start barreling light oil. As I said, I don't know if we're barreling light oil properly yet, so this might be the first light oil barreling we have. I was gonna put sulfur into the barrels, but quite frankly, I don't think that's a good idea. I think we're already consuming all the barrels we can. So let's just make sulfur and call it a day. Magnifying spreadsheet, I think it's already on the... It's meant to be already there. Oh. Heavy oil isn't. Okay, good point. Thanks, Dave. Heavy oil has got a 0. We can fix that later. Light oil is already on the sheet, because I think I'm making light oil somewhere else, but I... Damned if I could prove that. Because I can't find it anywhere. It'll show up somewhere. Sulfur. Look, we'll just make some sulfur. And then we'll put the sulfur somewhere. I don't know where we're putting the sulfur. We'll figure it out. I don't even really want to barrel this petroleum gas. I just want it there. Why don't we make plastic? That's a good question. Good question no one was asking, but it's a good question nonetheless. Occasionally sulfur flicks on. And then finally, we want to do one of these. Yep. Connect that to there. And connect that to there. Look at that. Brilliant. Yeah. Carry on. And then finally, we connect it that way. Yes. Brilliant. No, not brilliant. There's literally no water in the tank. How was that supposed to ever work? Got no water in the tank. You got no water in the tank. Oh, shoot. Personal logistics was not on. Well, it's on now. Okay, and they got rid of all the petroleum gas pretty quickly, which is good. "24 barrels of light oil. Good. Do I care about production moduling the sulfur? Not really. Not this time. Acid barrels? I mean, we could do... I don't really want to, like, steal the barrels away from the heavy oil and light oil. At this point, the acid can be made elsewhere. Like, we can make the acid down here or something. In fact, we are making the acid down there. Look at that. I don't really want to steal the barrels away from this because I think it's actually really important that these are doing what they're doing. It's hugely important. Hugely important. Gotta get your huge importances sorted. Okay. Power requirements are going up. That's fun. Do we need to consider at some point going down and getting that uranium? Probably not. Maybe. One thing we probably do need to consider though is getting that getting the uranium connected to the network. Factory's angry. Did I see that face? I did see that face. You know what? I did see that face. I didn't acknowledge it. I just sort of glanced at it and that's a face. And then I didn't say it, but I did see it. I mean, of course the factory's angry. Wouldn't you be angry if this is how you were being managed? This is mismanagement of the highest order. Let's see. How are we doing? We light about 1,000 barrels of light oil. That's what I always considered. I thought we were short on that. We short 3,900 purple science. Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Short quite a few sulfuric barrels. Not short empty barrels though. That's kind of funny. Getting short on electric circuits. That's concerning. We can sort that out over here though, I think. Another one of these little guys. Okay. Connect. Make sure everything's connected nicely. You just sort it, Sushi Belt, you can sort everything out everywhere. Yeah, all at once. I mean, the only difference is, like, how efficient it is. And quite frankly, when have I ever cared about efficiency? You know? I think it is time to make another one. That's, those are the ones. Okay. I would like to probably make some more of these twos. Yeah. Right on, there's a corner pocket one too. Ugh. Been in a corner pocket in a while. What about the 500 extra construction bots I promised? I think I've got to increase taxes for that. Whoa! Hello. Jeez, that was spooky. We've got all this stone here that I probably need to figure out what to do with one day. Hey, Rack Z, how you doing? You love taxes? You know, I mean, who doesn't love taxes? Taxes help pay for our roads and all these essential services that we love using every day. Yeah, if it wasn't for taxes, where would we be as a society? That's why I love taxes. Love taxes like construction bots? Okay, now I'm confused. Like, are we doing a bit? Like, do you actually love taxes, or do you actually love construction bot? Do you hate construction bots? Because now I'm not sure what's going on. I'm actually okay with taxes. Like, part of the thing is me saying taxes pay for the things we use, and I'm like, that's true. That's how I feel. I really should find a home for the stone. Gotta find a home for that stone. Taxes pay for the things you use, like construction bots. You know what? Yeah, sure. We'll get some construction bots going, shall we? First off, I want to deliver the stone somewhere. Just to try and clear out some of these storage chests. Because if I don't do that, then they slow things down quite significantly. Oh, by the way, while we're here... Wait. Oh no. Stop. You know what? I don't know why I said stop. Saying stop to the chat is like asking them to continue. Stretch and hydrate. We can stretch and hydrate. Can I? No, not really. Oh, that was a new muscle that I didn't know about. Every now and then I find one. All right. Let's keep going. So we've got thousands of stone which you put somewhere. You like public services like you like not being sick, except the taxes. Yeah. That's pretty much how it is. You're probably not wrong there. Political adjacency klaxon is confused. All right, but the political adjacency tax, the political klaxon has been acknowledged, and we'll be told that's okay. Give it a pat on the head, say it's all right. You don't need to stress. Stop. Just to try and cheer it up a bit. I know how that klaxon is. Very concerned. Good reason. Where does my stone come from? Where did my stone used to come from? Over there, yes. The stone in there. They'll make useful things like landfill. Landfill is a useful thing. What if we need to consider putting that on the belt very soon, like nowish? Where are we building our silo, I wonder? We're building it here. Don't get distracted. Why? I can't remember what I was doing now. The construction robots. That's right, you wanted construction robots. Well, where do you think I'm going? I'm not going to construction robots right now. I'm going the wrong way. I just want to make sure my silos are okay. Which they are fine, actually. How do I calculate bot request items that doesn't that mess up my spreadsheet? No, because the bots are they're not calling from the belt. They're calling from an internal thing. The internal thing things only get counted when they enter the cells. If they're inside the cells, then they don't get counted, and it's all good. Okay, we need more bots. I understand. We'll make some new bots. Find a nice little cell to make them too. Oh, look at this one. This one looks nice. Okay. Construction bots are actually really easy. Okay. Well, why don't we make construction bot? Okay. Let's go construction bots and logistics bots at the same time. And anything else takes the flying robot frames. Wait, there's another thing? Oh yeah, yellow signs, of course. Yeah, the bots don't mess up anything because they don't touch the walls. Good little robots. So we want green, red, and flying robot frame. Okay, wait. Green, red, flying robot frame. Green, red, flying robot frame. Also, the good news is when I build these, it'll add 2 more things onto the network. How exciting. I mean, I'm excited. Your results may vary, I suppose. Excitement abounds! Adventure awaits! Oh, Marshall, the town rat. Huzzah! Oh, I forgot to say huzzah. Damn. Excited to... Docks are still a little bit further away than I'd like them to be, but I'm glad you're excited. I'm also pretty excited. Okay, so that's going to go the outside line. If we do that and then like that, that'd be fine. That goes like that, and then we go like that, and that connects there, that's fine. Then we will connect them like this. Connect one of these. Give them the old do-si-do. Okay. Then we go... That's logistics. And that's construction. Might not have enough of some things. Counter? Yep, I haven't done that yet, but thank you for reminding me. Because you know how easily I forget these things. That's appreciated. Done. Yeah. And so now we need to give logistics a number 0 and construction a number, which is 0. Fantastic. That's 2 more items ready to go. Electric drill says it's at 0. I don't know if that's correct. I mean, electric drill says it's not even available, and I don't know if that's correct. Who knows? Probably powered as well. What do you reckon? Bit of a trick, wouldn't it? Long inserters? Oh shoot, yeah, good point. Okay. Now, I like this. Take those again. For fuck's sake. Thank you, Dave. Gosh, darn it. I'd like to have more productivity available. Where'd I be without Dave? Pretty much in the same place, just more in a more frustrating place. Okay, that's all connecting pretty good. Taking green chips. Now again, I'm pretty sure I make... Okay, what if I turned off my personal... No, this is a stupid idea. No, you know what? We're gonna try something. Turn off my personal logistics. No, this is a stupid idea. I just realized how this is a stupid idea. Because I wanted to like try and find the electric miners in a really easy way, but whatever plan I had there was just going to go very wrong very quickly. So we have 50 of them. I know there's a mod that does this, but I don't care. Oh god. Wait, is it regular belts that we're short on now? Oh, it's just regular belts we're short on. That's crazy. And regular bots. They're doing their thing. Being constructed. Like, more bots would help. Like, most of the bots are sitting around doing nothing. Only 40 bots are actually working. It's honestly about what I expected. Yeah. Only 40 bots are actually doing anything right now. I know, crazy, huh? We actually don't need more bots. Like, I know we all get very excited about the concept of more bots, but what would they do, honestly? I mean, even right now, we've got, you know, only 50 bots of my 300 are being used. You still need them, and it's still a good idea for me to have produced them at your beck and call, at your demand, but we're okay. I'd love to know where the mines are being built. Oh yeah, we've got, ooh, power? Power's fine. Power that production more, oh. They're not powered? God damn. How do I get anything done? No way, it'll be powered. See, as soon as something builds that power pole that is currently ghosted. There's no power poles currently ghosted, is there? Really? Oh. Okay. Alright then. You know what'd be cool? Why don't I have big electric poles while I'm here? Boo, they require... Oh yeah, like what if I did those? I didn't include the substations. Right, that's why it broke. Okay. So, what I would like to do, I think, on this... A few things I'd like to do just looking at that. Probably slow that down just a tad. Because I mean, I probably have like a lot of fast transport belts just sitting around here, 10,000 of them. Probably don't need every one of these to have 1,000 belts in them anymore. That probably doesn't need as many. That probably doesn't need as many because we're trying to slow that down now. Okay, so the plan is as follows. I would like build things. Nice, he got it in one, guys. He would like to build things. Big electric poles, please. Biggest poles you've ever seen. Where are they from? Switzerland. I'm kidding, they're from Poland. The oldest joke in the book. Okay, and we will connect that. That's gonna fit. Oh, it did. Yes. Okay, that's one more thing that is ready to go. Which when we get copper. So, big electric poles, another thing. Big pole. suppose I should start considering RCUs, huh? Let's get uranium, and then I think I need to push up concrete numbers. How do I want to do uranium? I don't need that much uranium, but I think it'd still be right to... add it. I'm going to do it on both fields, I think, is the correct action. Because what I would also like to do is if... like that. We're going to need a few of these, I realize. It's okay. They don't... Okay, we've got some cool clicky rocks. And then we wish to connect those. I get like a few things every session of just things that are ready to go. I think that's pretty good. Yeah. And read. Okay. So that's uranium ore done. Nice. Uranium-235 is the next thing we need to improve, put on the system. Honestly, I'm going to steal that idea. Uranium-235, yes please, sir. We're going to need a lot of uranium-235 onto the bus, that's the thing, because we do need to make a lot of nuclear bombs, which is... Oh, hang on. Hang on. A duck is going to require 31 uranium-235. So 5 ducks per minute would require, logically, 155 uranium-235 per minute. Plus fuel. Just don't have that level of uranium. You just don't have that. Eh. That might actually be the thing that stops it. Which would be pretty funny if that was the reason why I couldn't make things. Plus fuel. Right, I get what you mean, plus fuel. So it's an extra 1. Start with 1 duck an hour, let's see how we go. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm not... Like, yeah, the 5 ducks per minute is always the goal. I don't know if it's a plausible goal. It'd be plausible in, C block. But yeah, uranium's rare, so it's... Yeah, 5 ducks per minute is probably more plausible in C block than it is here. Which is kind of funny. Think the Spidertron situation is worse? No, I disagree. The Spidertron situation is actually manageable. Like, sure, 2 portal fusion reactors, that sucks. 2 raw fish, that's tough as well. But we're already going to need to be launching a lot of fish. No, I don't think that's actually any worse. I think it's bad. I'm not going to lie, it doesn't get better. But manageable. God, how is it saying that making it's like 1 billion low density structures on the belt just for the Spidertron? True. Well, let's keep going. Yeah, I wanted to up my concrete numbers. Yeah, well, there we can also add the other things. Might as well add the uranium fuel now, right? Would be silly not to. Okay, welcome to the bullshit. Uranium 2, 3, okay. Uranium 235 needs to be added. Which turns that to 0.01. Uranium ore. 0.01. $20 billion. I don't think he was being realistic with he said like 1 billion. I don't think that's actually 1 billion. But yeah, I suppose that would be the case if that was the real number, but it's not. Big poles. .01. Copper ore. Oh yeah, we got copper ore now. Real number has way more zeros. See. All right. That's right. We got some bots now, don't we? Construction logistics bots and construction bots. Both those go on the line. Okay. Now something else I wanted to change. Okay, let's have a look at the spreadsheet. Let's have a look at the spreadsheet together, shall we? So, at the moment we're at 105.59%. I would like to get stone up. Iron ore and stone is already there. I would like to get more bricks. I think we go to 1.2% bricks. That goes 83,000. Okay. Now, my plan there was to reduce the number. I can't help but notice I've increased the number. 83,333. Okay. So what can we actually reduce? Concrete 2%. I think that's actually, again, too low. We can push iron gears down a notch. Just one. Solid fuel we can definitely push down to 2. That's not a problem. That's 50,000. Oh, science finished. Cool. Um, sorry. So solid fuel pushing down to 2%. So that gives us a slight. That gives us an extra percent on the belt. It pushes us down to 1.499. What else do we drop? I'd love to drop the sciences down, but I don't think we can do that yet. We do have 9% of the bus being just barrels. Gears, we could drop a percentage of gears. Maybe even 2% of gears. What do you reckon? Let's drop 2% of gears. So it's 11,111. Okay. Okay. Green chips. We can go down 1% green chips, I think. Because green chips are sort of being built everywhere anyway, so I think that's okay. And that takes us to 102%, which I think is actually an okay number for now. We will need wood very soon, of course. Oh shoot, heavy oil. Uh, Heavy oil. We only need 0.1% of that right now. I don't think we need to go much higher than that. Which ironically gives me 0.01% of empty barrels as well. So technically we just upped our empty barrels. At some point we've got to get water barrels in there as well, but I don't... Okay, don't need to worry about that right now. Next thing I would like to worry about is belts. How are we at? We're at 100,000 of reds, let's say. Then an extra 3,000 of splitters. 103 plus another 7, so 110,000 belts. Let's go to that. Okay. So I believe that just upped my percentage things up by a notch. How are we doing? Yeah, inserters are currently fighting through. Bricks are coming through pretty quickly. Copper is surprisingly low. Copper is surprisingly low. What's copper supposed to be at? Copper's supposed to be at 107. How are we half the percentage of copper? That does not seem right. Maybe we're just using a lot of copper. I don't believe that. I don't believe we're using that much copper in any case. I'm counting the blue belts. I'm counting very high. Something copper related broken. That is my first thought, yeah. I don't know if it is, but that's probably something I'm going to look for outside the stream. Because there are so many things that use copper. And I could be searching for a long time. And I would rather... Faster suit. Good question. I think we're close to that as well, so... I'll stand on a train line. Around here somewhere. I don't remember where it is. Around here! I need to know. Thoroughly gone. There it is. We don't have a suit yet. We are 2 short of efficiency module 2s. Let's go efficiency modules going anyway. We are... I'm pretty okay. Modules in general are looking okay right now. Steel is light. Copper is light. You know what? Copper might be light. Copper might not be light. I don't know. But what I would rather do is assume copper is light and push it faster, and then find out later that we've got too much copper, then do nothing at all. Now? Hang on a moment, everyone. Andrew's talking to me. Guys, every time, I swear to God, I go away and there's just all these ducks. What's going on here? What might be throwing it off? The efficiency 1 issue might be throwing them off. I don't think so. I don't think the efficiency 1 I think is just pushing more through. I don't think it's still actually an issue. I don't know. Find out. Hey, there's actually some stone left here. Oh wait, how much stone is left here? 4. Wow, it's time to mine it myself. Got it. Okay, let's see a cat from the calendar. We can do that. Absolutely. We not only can we do that, we should do that. Let's have a look at this absolute fine boy of a cat. It might not be counting them, taking them off, and not putting them on. I think the 2 issues would be unrelated, but it is possible. I'd have to have a look. In general, it's the only way to know for sure is to actually go through and find the one that's wrong. Okay, so we're going to look at a cat. As usual, everyone, the question is this a great cat? Yes, all cats are good cats. The cat you're about to see, I just want to know, is it a great cat? This is me. I am not a great cat. I'm a pretty good cat, but this is the cat I need you to vote on. Okay, so if you can just go into the voting here and just vote whether that's a great cat or not. What do you need to do? Focusing very well. The easiest cat votes ever. The last two streams making circuit manufactories, that would eat them up. That's probably true, actually. Difficult vote during the finale. Well, you don't need to worry about the finale. Don't think so much about the finale for these cats because it's all about just a great cat. We're just weeding out the cats that aren't great cats. That's a great cat right there. So that goes into the box. That was 25th. We don't have many more cats before we unanimous 7 votes. Nice. Good work, everyone. 25th of April, cat of the month voting soon. Oh shit, here we go again, lads. Okay. That needs to be improved. Okay, so we're going to go around and just improving copper for a bit. Yo, Paul, you couldn't make this vote a tie. Don't try to make votes a tie. Just vote whether it's a great cat or not. Even had beans? Yeah, exactly. People love the jelly beans. Little cute toes. It's a toes. Alright. Connect that real quick. I think there's room for a couple more of these. Election in Turkey is over. Erdogan is president again. That good? That bad? I don't know who Erdogan is. Like, it's probably not good, but I don't know. I'm not well versed enough in national politics to understand. Okay. There we go. That gets more copper in there. It makes a little bit more copper. Nothing huge, but it helps. A field has done almost 1 million copper. That's pretty impressive. Since elections are over, let's see what's start moving on. Yeah, we need a radar down here. Not for any particular reason, just because it's nice to have a radar down here. I would love to find another uranium field. Not just for power, just because it's a good thing to have. You're short on perps. That's pretty normal. Okay, do we have any more copper that we haven't really considered? This one here? Oh yeah, well, that one needs to be improved. I can make those 2 modules by hand just so I can have those exoskeletons. Actually, probably not a bad idea, Dave. I hadn't considered that. Let's just do this real quick. Some happy rocks in there. Some confused rocks. They'll sort themselves out. Why am I going here? Right, the copper. Mostly good. That's what I'd expect. Alright. Yeah, so the problem here is that the copper is just running out. Which, when you have a 5.5 million copper ore field, maybe that shouldn't be a thing. I know. Why did you say that, Panda? You're looking for what, sorry? Ah, I see. Indeed. I've noticed. Let's disconnect that as well just for a moment. That's probably going to jam things up for a little bit, but that's alright. Sometimes you gotta have jam. Huh? I don't know, I said there was 5 million copper and I thought you were saying, oh my god, to that. I was like, really? I don't know why you care that much, Panda, but alright. That is a lot of copper, you're right, but it's not usually the thing you care about, yeah. Panda also looking for the default conductor. Default conductor? What? No? Don't think so? Conductor. Whoa, hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. You don't deserve those. And we will disconnect those real quick. Do a second disconnect there as well. Yeah. Hey, Maholican party, how is everyone doing? A bloody cat face. Hi everyone, how you doing? A shout out to Maholic if you guys. Okay, let's see if it works. How you doing? How was your stream? Those who are not familiar with me, I am SeiferKatt, and we are playing a Sushi Belt round. Oh my god, even more Factorio. Hell yeah. Factorio is a huge part of my life for some reason. Bot's still broken. Thank you very much for the follow, JFF44. Welcome. Say no more. I can't do that. Saying more is what I do. It leads me into a lot of trouble a lot of times. Hey, Squishy Chew. Well, that's a... I don't know if I love that name or I'm disturbed by that name. I'm gonna go with I love that name. Really let you know what's going on. Okay, so... You see Factorio, you follow. Yeah, yep. I appreciate that. Some people see Sushi Belts and they panic. they see Sushi Belts and they unfollow. Alright then, so let us make some more green chips. Oh, what is this mess? This is my base. Is this not how your base looks? No one's base looks like this, nor should it ever. This is a Sushi Belt race run, not a race. the Sushi Belt run, where we are eventually going to try and create ducks, which take 197 ingredients. And honestly, there's no other better way to do it than just do a big old sushi base. There's probably a million ways to do it. But yeah, it's organized chaos. That's the way I would personally put it. As to not hurt my base's feelings. Because I don't want to hurt my base's feelings. Alright, that should connect those. Yeah, and the power will be coming along in just a moment, I imagine. Actually, if I connect that, then power comes along on its own. There we go. Look at that. Brilliant. That's going to get us more green chips, which I think we were needing. It is, of course, now consuming more copper. That was something else I was needing, but then again, you know, one thing leads to another. Copper is coming through fairly consistently. That's good. Oh, hey, look, more purple science. That was the wrong way around. That's alright, pretty normal. Pretty normal for me. Okay, so more copper's coming through. That should help with those ratios a bit. Let's just double check on that. We're still 49,000 down. At one point we were like 400 down. What did we just use like a lot of copper and just not create copper for a long time? What happened here? Like in the last... Using 800 more a minute. Oh, that's what it is. We've been using 400 more a minute for the last hour or so. Yeah, that would probably be a problem. Are we constructing more now? We are still consuming more copper than we're creating. Oh shit. Yeah, you know what? I don't think those numbers are wrong. I think those numbers are actually the evidence of a problem. You know, we've got the shirt from Viper. So allow me to sing the little song which goes, I did it, do. What the shirt?
But Kiki, for goodness!
God damn it, Stream Elements. Stop. Stop. Anyway, today's shirt is a shirt that I absolutely love from a game that I really love, which is Outer Wilds Ventures. I love this shirt. I love Outer Wilds. Honestly, if I could just like forget a game, it would be Outer Wilds because it's such a beautiful game. So wonderful. I must have piles of shirts. Yeah, I have, last count I had about 30 or 40. I haven't counted them recently. Some of them have clearly shrunk because they don't fit me anymore. And I can't think of any other alternative of why the shirts are smaller than me. I can't think of any possible answer how that could happen. Let's just say I've been eaten well. But yeah, no, I've got a lot of shirts. I really like shirts. I don't really express myself very well in stuff. You blame the dryer? I don't use a dryer. Putting on shirts that may break. It's not that bad. Too many panda snacks, maybe. But yeah. So where was I going with this? I don't bloody know. Yeah, no, I've got quite a few shirts. I think I had about 30 or so last count. But, you know, it's just the way I like to express myself with cool shirts. And then when Panda realized I like to do that, then she's like, oh, well, I guess you need shirts for, like, you know, every holiday we can get you the shirts. And, of course, I'm not complaining because I love shirts. You know? She gets me really cool shirts. I mean, most shirts, actually, that I wear these days, she's, like, scouted around on the internet and found a really cool design, which is, like, not like absolutely like rubbing your face with the license or whatever. This one kind of is, but you know, it's got the patch and it kind of looks like a mission thing, like one of the NASA mission patches. Yeah, I get away with that. Alright, the shirts that are too small for me aren't that much smaller for me. They're They're just a little bit small. You know, just a tiny bit. Really wanted to like Outer Wilds. It wasn't your sort of game. Yeah, I mean, I can see why it wouldn't be for everyone. And there's no disrespect to you, Dave, if you bounced off it, because sometimes that just happens with great games. People bounce off them. No disrespect for that, because it just happens. I just loved the mystery, and unfortunately, the problem with Outer Wilds is I can't talk about Outer Wilds. Anything I say about it spoils something for someone. So that's all I can say about it. If you want to play a really cool exploration game, I mean, I really recommend it. But if you're the sort that gets frustrated by things, I can't be specific about anything. Do you get frustrated about things? Maybe not. I mean, I get frustrated about things all the time. Exploration games, spoilers. I mean, they literally say, hey, you're going into space, explore. It's like the first 5 minutes. But I recommend it highly. But yeah, maybe it's not for everyone. That's fine. I absolutely love it. And then the DLC came out, which is just... This Blue Undergrounds can be spaced out more. Oh, these Blue Undergrounds? Honestly, these Blue Undergrounds don't even need to be there anymore. They could just be replaced. That's for another day. When we have enough blues. Or more blue. Atomic Bomb, 2%. Impressive. You know what I would like to build? This might be a little cheeky build here. I'd like to come down here and... We haven't started building satellites yet. Oh, no. You build it near a drop station? There's a drop station up there. You know, there's a place for satellites up there. Okay. No, I don't want to put that there. I want to put that there. But when it's done, I'm aware of it. Okay, we're gonna need to start building satellites. Sanolite. Ah, Sanolites. No. Big space girl, where you go? Anyway. I apologize. I got into my own head with memes there. 4 satellites. Have I built all the cannon shells and defender bots? No. Maybe I should get those done. Let's get the easy things done, eh? That's a good idea. We're still gonna build satellites. But... Okay. Satellites. What do we need? Oh, shit. No, that's normal. I don't know what I was expecting. That's fine. That's fine. So we need 6. So 7 of these. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. Good start. Do I have souls and accumulators on the belt? I do. Our radars on the belt? Radars are on the belt. Probably gonna have to up those numbers though. Which is fine, we can up those numbers pretty easily. Look, let's just keep going through these earlier ones and just get them all sorted. We're probably gonna have to up their numbers, which is fine. from 0.01% of the belt to something a bit higher. Okay. Processing low densities. We'll probably build these in more than one place, but for now this one will do. Rocket fuel, solar panels. Accumulators. Might require more batteries, but I don't think we have enough accumulators on the bus, that's for sure. There's a bunch of things, like, of what I'm just trying to build here, there is a bunch of stuff here that I do not build enough of. I know that. So that is probably encouragement for another day, but not right now. Right now we just need to launch a single rocket so we can get space science, so we can start actually preparing the duck. We've got to get the duck. There we go. Hey, we got one low density came in. The term will you be extending the base with copper? Look, honestly, yeah, I kind of have to. I've got a few copper fields that are around. I think they just need to be improved upon. That's the mistake I've made. I keep forgetting about it. That one's going well. I mean, SeiferKatt forgetting about what he's supposed to be doing. Say it ain't so. Is there anything else I can make with these things? I'm not really thinking about. Energy shields need. Is no, okay, let's just make this. Let's stop being silly. I like how I say let's stop being silly while doing a sushi base. Like, I don't think I ever started to stop being silly. Don't start stopping, right? Hey, productivity module these. No, of course not. Be too easy. Anyway, here's the biggest joke I've made in a while. I don't want to make too many satellites. Could happen. Happen. We want 77 satellites in a sushi base. This is not going to happen in a few hours. Yeah, I feel that. That's right. We're going to need to increase some numbers there, definitely. I don't know how or what. Certainly something. Okay. This is going to be one of those stupid things we're just going to add into the thing. Satellite. 0. We've got. Okay. Satellites are ready to go. Satellites are not ready to go at all. Is there any copper even remotely close? There's a few patches over there. Patch down there. I mean, I think the best strategy here is to go that way. So let's expand the base. There we go. And the bots are off. All 300 of them. And before Ghostin gets too mad about it, we'll give them some bots to work. Are you not the one wanting more bots? Please tell me you were the one wanting more bots. Otherwise, I just feel like a bad person. Is my suit done yet? Probably not. You want more bots? Okay, that's what I thought. You look like a man who wanted more bots. And less taxes. In that order. Where were the bots made? Oh, down there. Down there? Really? I don't know where anything's made anymore. Who can truly explain how things work in this base? Those are logistics bots. It's fine. More taxes for more bots. Just to be clear, the bots aren't paying taxes. I just want to make that clear. The bots are free citizens. They can do what they want. Bots should pay taxes. You want more Harveys? Remember when we had just one Harvey? What a good time that was. He was working so hard on his own. That's power. 108. We're almost at half power again. Jeez. I guess that happens when you productivity module everything up the wazoo. Find the one wood on the belt. We're about to add more wood onto the belt, so that's a limited time thing. Oh, I don't like being on the train line. It could be a train. We were lucky. Productivity module those. What are productivity module batteries? Probably fine. Maybe I can make that an event. Host the server as a multiplayer game, try and find the one wood on the belt. I don't know if that would work very well. I don't know if that would actually be fun either. Actually, no, never mind. I know whether it'd be fun. It wouldn't be. See a lot of trees suddenly disappearing. Yeah, that's probably true too. No splitters or filter inserters allowed. I mean, you'd always like host the save and whoever finds it, I don't know. I don't really have any prizes to offer, that's the problem. Not at the moment, anyway. Okie dokie, how do we feel about that? Look, it's more copper coming through. I am hoping that will result in more copper. Logically, I'm not sure what else would happen. Add more copper, get more copper. It's not brain surgery. brain science, is it? Okay, so the Harveys are all working on that. You know what? I think it's time to... I'm not really worried about these things. I think we've got enough of those. What I would like to do is... we're going to make a new thing. To make blue belts. We need to find a empty cell, which is probably a good one down here, actually. The bots are clouding the sky. They should. Okay. So I think I've come to the understanding that we probably don't need more of these things. Probably good with those. So what we're going to do is just construct like this. Now we could include getting yellow belts in here, but quite frankly, I don't care. There we go. What I'd also like to do is get barrels of lubricant in here. Very important. You never want to have not enough lubricant. Trust me. My suit is ready. You can feel it. Dude, don't go around feeling a man's suit. Weird. I mean, you're probably right, but come on, man. Next question is, where is my suit? Where's my super suit? Where's my super suit? Here it is. We have one super suit ready to go. You are correct, Dave. We'll go and collect it after this, okay? Promise. That's gonna be empty lubricant. And then we're gonna try and figure out how to fill it with good stuff. Well, that should be alright. That shouldn't be too difficult. Okay, so that gets my lubricant in, counts it, it doesn't care about going out again. Yeah, that's good. I mean, I can't do blue belts and save the world. Go. I'm just one man. There's only so much one man can do. Oh wow, actually lubricant came in when I wasn't looking. Damn. Okay. And then finally, let's do that. Okay, let's go get that suit before Dave threatens me. Not that Dave's a threatening man. Like, I'll rephrase that. Dave is threatening, but he's not threatening me. Everyone can be threatening. You know, I could probably be threatening. You know, no one would be threatened, but I'd be threatening. I'd be threatening to cry after all. Then what would you do, huh? Huh? You ever seen that movie Leon the Professional? No? Oh no, wait, I just realized Professional Dave. Are you Leon the Professional with the Dave version? I don't know what the movie is, so I apologize if that was insulting. No, we're back to 562 megawatts. Okay, I've lost my super suit again. I have no other way, quite frankly. There's my super suit. The Hitman. Well, that does make sense when you say it out loud. Okay. Let's just put everything in a box. So that way, if anything weird happens, it doesn't go weird. Oh, guys, can you just chill for a second? Thank you. Now, let's remember to make them unchill for a second when we're done here. Iron Mark 2. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Very nicely aligned. We're going to need another portable fusion reactor, aren't we? Probably. I don't know if we have those available. And logistics back on. Thank you. Thank you so much. You knew that was going to annoy me in like about an hour's time, didn't you? Because it's happened like 6 times. It happens a lot to me. Why does this always happen? Why does this always happen to me? Why does this always happen? Uh... No. Now that you mention it, exoskeletons are not on the belt. I'm not even sure portable generators are on the belt. There. Even if they are, that's probably bad. No way in hell I'd find them. You know what? It's time to put exoskeletons on the belt. Right? What do exoskeletons need? They need those things. Alright, so let's find a nice empty bit of belt. Right there. Perfect. And, I don't think we make power armor. I don't think we've got power armor on the belt yet. So, let's just do one of these, mall cells. Pretty popular with our demographic of SeiferKatts. 9 out of SeiferKatts prefer this mall belt. 9 out of the other cat misunderstood and thought, would you like him mauled by a belt? It was like, meow. It didn't understand. It's just a cat. All right. What else could we put on here? You know what? More portable fusion generators. Why not? If we're doing personal batteries would probably be cool. Whatever happens, the portable fusion generator must be at the end of the bus, though. That's so important. Because otherwise, nothing ever they're never going to get created. So, let's think about this logically. Steel. Need it. Yes, steel good. Processing unit. Yes, also good. Making things go on the right side. Pretty good too. Like that. Electric engines. Yes, please. That's all good. That's all good. Low densities, I suppose. Batteries? And then we'll make personal battery 2s here. Which, actually, that's already done at that point. Cool. What do we need for energy shields? Advanced circuits? You know what? That seems reasonable. Advanced shields, rather. And then we have everything for energy shield 2s when we got that technology. Okay. This is gonna be a good. This is gonna be a good little bit of mall. Go. Now I'd like to connect things properly, please. Please. Thank you. I don't know if we'll finish this mall tonight, but we'll certainly give it a go. Alright then, so. Skeletons. Let's do the batteries on the side. And we're going to do a skip because it's required. Energy shield, do a skip because it's required. Power armor doesn't require a skip. Fusion generator right at the end. Yeah, there we go. So, skeletons. Scary, spooky exoskeletons. Personal batteries 2. You will need a second one because it's power battery 2. Shield. Now the bad news is we don't have shield 2s yet. It's just not available. We'll get there though. Then power armor. Just double checking actually. We don't have power armor, right? Meh. Power armor Mark 1. We don't. I thought. And then finally we come to the big boy, the fusion reactor. So if I just do that, that will sort that out. That is steel and red, which is a painful one because it's like that. That is blue, low densities and energies. Okay. So blue is there, low densities is there. Energy shield's great. Then batteries require steel and batteries. Ah. Batteries are easy, they're right there. Steel, on the other hand, is a right pain in the butt. Do it like that. Blue and low densities. Probably go to there actually then. Okay. Blue and low density. The blue requires you to be out there. Low densities require you to be there. And then you also need batteries. That makes sense. Steel, blue, electric engines. Oh god, they're all there. Okay. So, steel, blue, electric engines. That one's actually pretty simple. And that's just blue and low densities, which is that. Means that does not need to creep any further than, yeah. Me. Right. Yeah. I don't want to connect this one up just yet because I want some of the things from this. Oh god. Not going to get anything if we don't do it properly. Because we really want these exoskeletons. And if I could find the fusion generators, that'd be cool too. But I don't know where they are. What are we lacking? Efficiency modules. Okay. Yeah, and it's another thing that is just being done now. We're not going to connect that one up to the mall, like to the network yet. But we know that it could be done if it felt like it. Now, whenever I feel like it, just do it. Just don't feel like it right now. You're really despondent. Whatever, it's not like it's my job or anything. Psh. Why you do it. I'm honestly surprised how many blue circuits are coming through. Okay, I thought it was a higher number than that. Do we want to do this one? No, I'd like to do, oh god, we haven't even made laser turrets yet. Is it time to make another weapon science? It's time to make science. I'm gonna spin it around so it's top to bottom. Ooh, bottom to top. Oh my. Scandal. You know me, SeiferKatt, that's what they call me. I don't know why they call me that, but that is just what they call me. SeiferKatt. At that point, I think we're good. That was a pretty quick turnaround for a military science facility. Do I care about these things? I didn't consider that. I see no reason not to. Because, you know, it is more stuff that is just ready to go at a moment's notice. Speaking of ready to go at a moment's notice, it's about time for me to finish for the night. I think we've made some good progress. We don't have any exoskeletons currently available, that's okay. these? Yeah, look, let's grab some anyway. I like they hurt having them. That doesn't need to be connected, I've just realized. What percentage is electric engines at? What do you mean? Okay, 30 electric engines. Oh, whoops. Okay, I understand what you mean. Sorry, I just realized. Lower than it should be, I think. 0.3%. Might be a little low, huh? What are electric engines used for? Electric engines, we need them for the rocket silos, so... That low. I'm gonna push it up. I wouldn't go any higher than 0.5. I don't think we're light on electric engines. I think the problem is still copper. Yeah, copper is just... And other things are suffering because of that. A lot of things are suffering because of that, actually. Like, green circuits are being consumed faster as well, and I imagine the copper shortage that we've got is not being helped by that. Excuse me. Yeah, we'll come back to this. You. This is me trying to end, by the way. Yeah, see, we're consuming more than we're making right now, and I don't know if that's because the same problem with copper. Wow, copper production is pretty consistent. Factorio, always the way of copper being... Copper is one of those things that's like really sneaky. You think you don't need that much of it, and then you need so much more. I just want to put a radar down just before I end the stream because I want to see how we're doing with this new copper line. Always copper, then it's iron, then it's copper again. Yeah. Except in this one, it's also oil sometimes. I think oil and plastic we've actually got under control today, and now copper's a problem. If iron becomes a problem, then we do have a few iron mines that are easily tapped, which is nice. Copper is trash, then you make some red circuits, and it's not trash, then it's LDS. Oh, yeah. I haven't even really started doing LDS in any real, like, meaningful numbers yet. Not only have I not started doing LDS in meaningful numbers, I haven't started doing RCUs yet either. Not that RCUs are particularly difficult, but they haven't started, my point was. Just put a radar out here. We got some more stone, I suppose. It wasn't really what I was after, but I'll take it. 2 patches of copper, very nice to have. Very excited. That patch of coal is still going. Kind of surprising it's still going. Not at the point where it's kind of breaking off into pieces. Yeah. Anyway, gotta call it. We gotta call it. I need to sleep. So, thank you everyone for watching today. I hope you've enjoyed yourselves. If you're new here, please do consider following. I would appreciate it. I stream Factorio 3 nights a week, which is Saturday, Sunday, Monday, around this time. And I stream,
Butt kicking, for goodness!
thank you very much for the follow, Squishy Chew. And I stream Darkest Dungeon 2 on Wednesdays at the moment. Wednesday's kind of my variety night. I really love Darkest Dungeon, and we're one session of Darkest Dungeon 2, so we'll see how that goes. The sound effects, here they come. Yep. What else? Yes, Darkest Dungeon indeed. Go to youtube.com/SeiferKatt where I post VODs. They're a couple months behind, so this run hasn't started yet, but it will start soon, I imagine. Just finishing off Nellius there. Holy crap, guys. You also have the Discord link, which is where you can find me outside my regular streaming time. And I always wonder if there's one more thing, but there isn't. So, that's me done for the day. Thank you so much for watching. I've had a blast, and I hope you have too. So, everyone take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.